Hi and welcome to the video. I'm Dame and this is Dame Over, and today sees the turn of the Scout class in this series of videos where I talk you through the best weapons of 2018. I've shortlisted the top 4 weapons by looking at usage figures and stats from both battlefieldtracker.com and simthic.com. This is the last part of the series, so if you'd like to see the previous videos, I've left links to them in the description. And if you enjoy this video and you'd like to keep up to date with any of my future posts, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, and it'd be great if you could leave a like too before you go. So the main differences between the sniper rifles are the one-shot sweet spot and the fire rate, as they are all technically 100% accurate. So it's those stats that I'll be focusing on mainly today. So let's jump right into it with our first scout rifle, the Gewehr M95 Sniper. This is the most favoured sniper rifle for long range, and it's pretty easy to understand why. It's got an average fire rate at 50 rounds per minute and a one-shot sweet spot that starts at 80 meters, extending all the way out to 125 meters. So unlike the M1903, you can still be close enough to not be forced to lead your targets very much. This is also down to the high bullet velocity at 880 meters per second. Unlike the rest of the scout rifles on this list, you've also got the addition of a bipod, which when you're prone or using cover almost completely removes any sway you usually get when standing or crouching. There are quite a few sightlines that play well into the one-shot sweet spot for the Gewehr 98 on most of the maps, so if you can work out what they are and work out the range you need to be positioned at, this can be a great tool for picking off advancing enemy forces or for counter-sniping anyone that's decided to sit behind the front lines. You need to be mindful of the glint from your sight that comes from using a sniper variant, so staying hard scope for extended periods of time can often lead to you being picked off. Next up, we've got the Gewehr M95 Marksman, which is a personal favourite of mine. Unlike most scout rifles, it does not have a one-shot sweet spot. Instead, it's got a fire rate that's on the fast side for a sniper rifle at 66 rounds per minute, and it does not require you to take your eye off the scope for the next round to be chambered, meaning you can hard scope your enemies continuously for a quick follow-up shot. This is one of the more aggressively inclined snipers, as you can use that fast fire rate in a similar way to the RSC from the medic class. As long as you're accurate, you've still got a pretty fast time to kill, and with the high damage potential per shot, you'll find you're picking up kills from already injured opponents quite often. The Marksman's sight, however, does extend its killing potential to longer ranges. Just like the other sniper rifles, a headshot is still an instant kill, so if you can find a decent position behind the forward elements of your team's forces, you'll be able to pick people off, and you're still able to push in if need be to clean up whatever is left. It's for me one of the most versatile snipers available, which is why I like it so much, but understandably the lack of a one-shot sweet spot is off-putting for some players. Next is the SMLE Marksman, which again is a more aggressively inclined sniper rifle owing to its one-shot sweet spot sitting between 40 and 75 meters. It has a slightly faster than average fire rate at 52 rounds per minute, but the big plus point with the SMLE is the 10 rounds available after a full reload. It has almost twice the amount of ammunition as most other sniper rifles, allowing you to stay in the fight much longer and face down larger attacking forces without having to relieve the pressure by stopping for a reload. Again, the Marksman sight brings in long-range possibilities and allows for easier counter-sniping, and not having the sniper glint that a sniper variant gives the enemy is a very useful tool in staying undetected. How many times can I say the word sniper? Especially when you're holding an area or a power position. This is the go-to weapon for a lot of players, as it's the first sniper rifle available and arguably one of the easiest to use, as you'll often be too close to have to consider bullet drop or leading your targets, etc. It's a solid choice and is certainly in my personal top 3. Lastly, we've got the old favourite cannon, the Martini-Henry Infantry, which for a long time was seen as a very noob-friendly weapon, especially on console, because of the very strong aim assist and in particular auto-rotation that allowed you to snap shoot really easily. And this technique is called lots of different things, but snap shooting is when you quickly hit the aim and shoot buttons one after the other, relying on the auto-aim for accuracy. There was, however, a big and much needed nerf to this back in December 2017, which caused a significant drop to usage figures for the Martini-Henry. But it's still a very powerful and incredibly lethal weapon. It has the ability to shut players down in just one shot from only 30 meters, and this one shot killing potential goes all the way out to 80 meters. The balancing aspects of the Martini-Henry, namely the 1 bullet per reload and slow bullet velocity, haven't really put players off using it, even with the increased difficulty that was brought in with the auto-aim nerf. If you're able to position yourself correctly, then you can be a very troublesome counter to any class and almost any loadout. This is an aggressive sniper's dream, allowing you to blast down people with complete impunity. It still is one of the most satisfying ways to get a kill on Battlefield 1 in my opinion. But that's just what I think. What is your favourite sniper of 2018? Is it one of the DLC weapons? Is there a scout rifle you think that should have been on the list? Make sure you let me know down in the comments below. There are other new DLC weapons that didn't make the shortlist simply due to the usage data I got from battlefieldtracker.com. In particular, the Ross Mark III and the Arasaka, which I very much wanted to include, but just didn't fit in with the theme of this series. So to those two sniper rifles in particular, here's a polite tip of the hat in your direction. And a quick thank you to those of you who are helping me to not get game over by supporting the channel through Patreon. You guys are the reason I'm able to continue making regular content, so thank you. And if you'd like to join these guys and become a patron yourself, I've left links in the description and my pinned comment to my Patreon page where, if you'd like to, you can support the channel from just $1 a month. So if you had a good time, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button too. Make sure you've hit the bell button for notifications to guarantee getting alerted to new posts. Feel free to share this video with whoever and wherever you like. And until next time, that's Dame over. Peace.